Hello and good morning. Happy Friday from Vail Daily Live. I'm Ashley LaFleur in the studio for Trisha Swenson this morning. So excited. Trisha's second day off in like 3 months. I don't know. It's been a really long time. So hopefully she's sleeping in and she is not watching this show right now. She's the only one that's allowed to not be watching. But we're so glad that you're here. We have a great show in store for you. We're going to be getting in touch with Ty Diaz, Meredith Kirkman. They're both out in the field this morning, letting us see what's going on in the beautiful land of Vail. And so Meredith will be in Vail Village. Ty will be in Lion's Head and also just running around like Ty Diaz does. We'll also have the musician profile with Stephen Alexander. Eagle Flight Days kick off. Yes, after a year of missing them, they are back in full effect. So we'll be finding out more details about that. Also, we'll find out what's happening with some great eyewear from Eyepieces in Vail. There's a fill and refill trunk show going on in Vail Village. So if you're looking to be a little bit more sustainable this summer, this could be a great opportunity for you. And then, of course, we have your headlines, we have events, and so much more. And speaking of one of the events that we just got sent in to us from our buddy Mark Bricklin, there is the Eagle County Raptors. They're a local 12 and under travel baseball team, and they are going to be playing at Freedom Park in Edwards today in the Thin Air Classic. So they have two games scheduled at 8 a.m., one at noon, and then again on Saturday at 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. So they will hopefully have the championship on Sunday. And if you can make it out to the games, they would love, love, love your support. And again, that's happening over at Freedom Park in Edwards. So we do have a cute little picture of those guys. I don't know if we can bring it up and show everybody. But again, this is the Eagle County Raptors. They are a local 12 and under travel baseball team. There they are, looking so snazzy in their uniforms. They've got their gloves. They're looking like they're having a great time already. So if you want to see these guys play, Freedom Park in Edwards today at the Thin Air Classic at 8 a.m. and noon. So if you want to support our local baseball team, that would be a great option for today. So let's head out to see what Miss Meredith is up to. Meredith is in Vail this morning, and we were just chatting before the show about how cool it was to kind of walk on out of our homes. And Meredith, is it still pretty chilly out there? How are things feeling?
Good morning.
Good
Hi, I'm
morning.
so excited to see you in the studio, Ashley.
I know, this is a first for us.
I know. You are a mentor to me, and I'm learning so much from you. So shout out.
Listen, right back
away.
at you and all of your amazing dance prowess and her film camp that she's running. My gosh, like Meredith, so much going on in your world. So we're going to learn a little bit more about that today. But I noticed you were wearing a puffy coat at the moment. So tell us about this.
I do kind of feel like an LA girl when it hits 50. I put the puffy on. It's just a bit brisk in the shade, but it's going to warm up today. It honestly feels so good out here though, because we got some godsend of rain last night.
And yes.
It feels like the leaves are happier, the birds are happier. The ground just feels fresh, and we really need that moisture and water. So we're very grateful.
We're so excited. In Eagle last night, we had like some solid rain for like off and on for like about an hour. And Tom and I were like, should we just go out and like run around and like celebrate in it? Like, I think we should. We were so excited. We had like the doors and the windows open and just like smelling that rain and seeing it come down and actually make puddles. And there was like, water going through the gutters. And we were like, yes, like it's happening. I mean, I think we were all so excited. And then you can see that beautiful bluebird sky behind you. There's like one wispy cloud that I can see.
I know. And it's really cleared of smoke too. We're not really seeing it. I know there's obviously a little bit more smoky down in Eagle. I'm working down in Gypsum this week, and it's just, I know, and you live in Eagle, it's crazy on how that air quality, I mean, it just looks hazy. It almost looks like the air's got a filter on it.
Yeah. No, it was really, really beautiful this morning. I could just it was kind of like a little mixture of like a little bit of wildfire smoke and then dew. So it was a very interesting. It's almost like, like going maybe like backpacking, and then, if you were like next to the fire all night and then you smell your clothes the next morning. It was kind of like that morning ritual. So such a huge improvement over yesterday and the day before.
I know. And it always, you do have to be careful, especially in Dow Junction when it rains, because it can puddle and it can get a little dangerous on the interstate. I know I was driving home last night and there was an accident kind of at the heat of the rainstorm. So always be, even I have to tell myself, slow down on the highway when it's when it's raining, but we're always grateful for the rain.
Oh yeah, so incredibly grateful. So you have a busy day ahead of you there in Vail. Who are you talking
Ooh.
to? We've got some music, we got some sustainability. What are you up to?
Yes. So I'm going to be talking to a local artist, songwriter, producer. I'm so excited. Stephen McCutcheon. His stage name is Stephen Alexander, and he's got some really exciting things to share about what he's got in store this summer for producing and creating music and bringing artists together. So I'm looking forward to chatting with him. He's got a show tomorrow night that we're going to be talking about, and we are also in that show. We have our very own Emma uh, featured in that show, so we're going to be probably hyping her up a little bit.
What? Emma
I
did not mention
know.
this. She's behind the camera this morning. Okay, Emma, shoot. We might have to see if we can get like a little preview.
She's got a gorgeous voice, and same with her brother. I actually choreographed her brother in Newsies this year in a spring musical, and he was amazing. So talent runs in the blood in that family.
Well, I think we know what we're doing going into our commercial breaks. Just get some of our
I
own
know.
music from behind the camera. She's laughing. We're embarrassing her so bad right now, Mara. Oh,
Gassing
yeah, there
her
she
up.
is. Oh, Emma. Yes, that beautiful voice. So hopefully we'll get to hear a little bit of that on the show. But sounds really exciting. And then tell me about this event that's happening with Phil and Refill. What a cool company.
I know. With Fall Raven, yes, we're going to be talking about. They have a clothing store, and so they're going to be doing uh just to talk about a little bit more about the event and what they have to offer, and just more about their sustainable clothing and store. I know it's one of my favorites. We just bought my mom a pair of their pants, and it's like investing in quality clothing that's made properly and is going to last you is always the better choice. So
Oh, yeah.
this store is really awesome, and it's gotten really trendy over the years. I mean, their backpacks are so trendy. So I'm looking forward to learning more with them later today.
Yeah, definitely. I'm definitely looking forward to that too. Now, okay, we should probably talk about some weather. And Betteridge, they are not far from where you are. They're located right in Solaris. But Mayor, I don't know if you've been in there. Ty was in there the other day, and this place, you walk in and it just opens up. It's like this amazing experience. It just kind of keeps expanding. And they have not only like beautiful estate jewelry, they have brand new pieces, they have gorgeous watches, and it's just this kind of incredible just experience, really. And they've been in business since the 1800s. So they know what they are doing, and they have just some exceptional service over there. But, they are a big sponsor for our weather, and clearly they're sponsoring a beautiful day today, right?
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, Betteridge has been around since 1897 with exceptional service, with fine jewelry and watches. And it is located in Solaris. And it is one of my favorite stores, actually. My mom has a wedding ring from there.
Oh,
Pearl necklace for my 18th birthday from them. So we are big fans of Betteridge. But yes, we're grateful for them for sponsoring our weather. And so today, right now, it's about 45, 46 degrees in the air. With zero precipitation, but it's gonna warm up today, but it won't be too high. We're gonna get about a high of 64 degrees today, so it's a nice day to enjoy, not in the heat of the sun. Go out for a hike or a bike ride and enjoy. These are kind of like our classic Vail summer days where we're not in the 70s or 80s, and that's why we get all the people from Texas and Arizona and California trying to come and enjoy this cooler mountain air.
Oh yeah, I could not agree more. It's so incredibly just fresh and nice and cool and crisp. And so we're looking at that rain continuing not only, through like later on this afternoon and this evening, but then we also have a chance of seeing some rain, kind of developing as we get into Saturday and to Sunday and Monday. So obviously like it's crazy because we're starting off with these beautiful bluebird skies, just a few wispy clouds, but we could actually see some moisture like late night tonight. So bring it on.
Yes.
And also, I mean, those highs staying in like the 60s and 70s all weekend. So like perfect time to just be outside all weekend long.
Exactly. Yeah. Normally the rain kind of moves in the afternoon. So best to get out in the morning, enjoy our beautiful mornings. And yes, expect rain and
Right,
pray
right.
for it. Do the rain dance.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I like that rain dance. Yes, keep that going because we need all the rain that we can get. It's certainly doing nothing but helping. So Meredith, thank you so much. Looking gorgeous out there. I can't wait to find out more about your interviews and just kind of be checking in with you and just seeing what's going on over there. And then we'll be getting to Tide here in a little bit. He's also, again, he's being Ty Diaz. He is on the move. That guy is hard to pin down. We're gonna get him. We're gonna get him at some point. But I wanted to just I've got like my whole world here, and I just wanted to mention really quickly. The Vail Daily does so much more than just the newspaper. And one of the beautiful things that they have just released is this Vail Valley magazine, which is absolutely stunning, gorgeous, glossy, and you can pick it up really throughout the valley. They have it available, and there's some really cool stories like this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is all about second chances. Can you see just this picture of these dogs that these two local women donate their time and their love to helping dogs find a happier next chapter. I mean, the people that live in this valley are absolutely fascinating, and the things that they do with their time, and they're, of course they don't have a lot of it because they're working really hard to be here full time, but oh my gosh, we just have some of the best people, some of the most beautiful real estate also. I mean, look at this one. Like, I wouldn't mind having my outdoor fireplace on my deck looking like that, but just a gorgeous magazine. And there's some really great history in here too. There's an interview with Sheikah Graham Shammer, and she's kind of like one of the first ladies of Vail, right? She's kind of like Vail royalty. Oh, look at her. She's an icon. She's like our own kind of Jackie Kennedy, the queen of Bridge Street. And she, really helped to grow Vail to what it is. And she's still here today and looking just as fabulous as ever. She's so glamorous. My goodness. Look at this. I see myself as a 90-year-old woman kickboxing, and I have no doubt in my mind that she will be doing just that. But my goodness, she's just such a breath of fresh air, and just what an incredible woman. So pick up Vail Valley magazine. It's available all throughout the valley, and we are going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back with your Friday edition of Vail Daily Live.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
These mornings, not gonna lie, it's pretty early. I usually get up around 4:30 when I'm doing this show, and I would not be able to be here without the help of our good friends from Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea. If you're looking for a really great local coffee shop, they have 2 locations. One is in Minturn. That's like their big roastery. It just smells like heaven in there. And they are so into making all of their products, right? They have brought some local flavor into the coffee space. And they have now just recently opened their second location in Beaver Creek, right between the 2 escalators. So right just kind of in the epicenter of Beaver Creek, where you're used to getting your coffee from maybe somewhere more corporate, which is fine. But you know what's better? Local coffee. And so now they have moved in there. They also have some booze available. They were talking about some of their like bachelorette packs that you can like pick up to go, and they have like champagne and orange juice for maybe you're going out for a hike up to Beaver Lake, or you're going to be doing, some activities around town. So they just have so much to offer. They also have some delicious food and just a great atmosphere. And knowing that you're supporting a local company, I mean, to me, that just means everything, especially after the year that we've been through. So to go there and to support them, what a great way to start your morning. And also their products are delicious. So head on over to Vail Mountain Coffee and Tea in Minturn and also in Beaver Creek. Now for your headlines today, Vail Daily, it's totally free. Each and every day, you can pick it up in all the blue boxes from Vail all the way down to Gypsum. You can't miss it. And then you can also find the e-edition at vaildaily.com, which I've definitely found myself, finding that e-edition just so incredibly valuable, especially in the last year. And it's kind of fun, like you can flip the pages online, so it makes you feel like you're actually reading that paper. But on the front cover of the Vail Daily today, this picture just says so much, right? This is one of the helicopters that's helping the Sylvan Fire right now. A Cayman K-Max helicopter fills a water bucket to fight the Sylvan Fire as a burn scar in the background shows how the fire moved down to Sylvan Lake on Thursday at Sylvan Lake State Park in Eagle. Air operations have been key to fighting the fire, which is now close to 4,000 acres due to the rugged terrain. But you can read about the firefighting efforts on page A4, and you can also see more photos up close and personal of the fire on page A2. So that's a big deal. Also, you can see that the judge rules for Avon recall. Russell Granger sides with the committee in signature dispute, orders town to hold recall elections for Mayor Himes Underwood on page A3. So that's a very interesting article to read more about what's happening in our local politics. And then, just flipping on through, there's so much valuable information. Like, for instance, first of all, the scattered showers helping the Sylvan Fire, but then, even here, like Joe Beeler's West, the Claggett Ray Gallery is doing a exhibition and also a sale. It really starts July 1st, but they're already starting to set up the show. I had a chance to go over there the other day, and my goodness, the stories behind this artist and the passion for the families that are running this gallery. It's so worth a stop in. They're located right in Edwards, just next to the Starbucks in the Riverwalk. You can look for the guy that's doing the handstand outside. Super cool sculpture, but stop on in there. And then, of course, one of our favorite things to look at each and every day is hashtag Vail Live. That's where you submit your pictures, and then we get to see what you're doing and how you're experiencing the Vail Valley. And you can also tag us on Vail Daily Live. That's our handle on Instagram, and we will share them here on the show. We love to see what you're up to and how you're experiencing life. And obviously, we get some different perspectives on things, right? Like this beautiful picture of this picnic by Rocky Mountain Rocklet, and then of course you can see the Sylvan Fire, and then looks like Genevieve. Last time I summited Mount Elbert was for my wedding. Of course it was for her wedding. And me in Colorado. That's just, yep. 2 kids, and a few years later, I'm ecstatic that my body was able to push me through for the round trip fastest known time in 2 hours and 19 minutes and 16 seconds. What? Oh my gosh. Colorado. I tell you what, our locals, they're amazing. So submit your photos. Let us know what you're up to. Hashtag Vail Live, or tag us on Vail Daily Live on Instagram so we can see what you are up to. And then, of course, you can always log on to vaildaily.com. Something else that also just came out is that the town of Avon, and really in the town of Eagle and Vail, we've now implemented stage 2 fire restrictions. So basically what that means is that you cannot have a fire. Fireworks, not allowed. Fire, not allowed. Really, it's just one of those things, right? Like we see what's going on in Eagle. We want to be as careful as possible. So as a result, Avon has decided, along with Vail, with Beaver Creek, and with Eagle, to suspend their 4th of July fireworks. But that doesn't mean that there's not going to be a lot going on with some live music, really fun family-friendly events. We just won't have the fireworks right now. And they're looking at other ways to repurpose those fireworks at a later date. So we'll keep you updated as we get more information on that. But just know that we are in those stage 2 fire restrictions. So just no fire, just no fire right now. All right, we're going to send things out to Ty Diaz. He is in Vail somewhere. Where are you, Ty? What are you doing? Man of mystery. I see your thumb.
Yeah.
What's happening?
So I'm working on my selfie for the show here. Not gonna lie, as you would say. You know who else said I'm not gonna lie? George Washington, when he chopped down the cherry tree. That was his promise. You remember that from like grade school?
That's actually where I got it from.
Is that where you got it from? Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But Bugs Bunny kind of repolished that, and he said, I'm not gonna lie. He made me do it. That's my cameraman, Tyler, right there.
Hey, Tyler. Tyler's jacket is so cool. He's got all these pins on there this morning.
He's a part of the Vail Daily team, Vail Daily Live team. He's our cameraman, 14 years old, breaking into broadcasting much like I did at the same age in White Plains, New York. But that story about George Washington, that took place in Mount Vernon, New York. But speaking of New York, on the other side of these mountains, you can find the views of the New York mountains, but there's a way to get there, and that's from gondola, Eagle Bond gondola number 19, and then you'll find the little view piece that allows you to look off and beyond more south of where we are right now. You can also find a lot of family activities up there, as far as the Forest Flyer go-kart thing that's just above the tree lines that you can just kind of zip along with the family, buy your ticket, wear the wristband, get 3 laps in if you care to, enjoy live music, the bungee trampoline, hike around, sit around, read a book, take in the views of the Gore Range, which is more east of me, and enjoy today's weather. As you can see, blue skies, nice and clear. We're not seeing the smoke anymore, but will it return? We'll be fighting fires all summer long, as you've already mentioned some of the hazards of the fires and what they could bring, and how our 4th of July celebration are without fireworks. We're in stage 2 fire restrictions as of today. As we look at today, right now, 46 degrees where I'm standing in Lions Head, not too far from Meredith over in Vail, just a little bit more east of me. Temperatures making the way into the mid to upper 60s today is what the weather is calling for. Nice cool trend. It was in our forecast. We were kind of spot on, you and I talking about the weather earlier in the week on the show, how we're going to see a dip in temperature, moisture coming in, a cold front, digging it, loving it. This weather is brought to you by the town of Avon, the heart of the valley. As we look at the next couple of days, things will start to heat back up, as it is summertime here in the mountains, summertime everywhere. It's just gorgeous and fantastic. And take a look. People are not afraid to get out and about. The tables are wet. The ground is wet out here. Moisture, the essence of wetness. Question for you, Ashley. What movie is that line from?
I have no idea. You and your quotes and knowing where things come from. That's from Zoolander?
Yeah.
Say it again. The what?
Moisture, the essence of wetness. It was a comedic, cult line to quote.
Sorry, Ty. Clearly, I need to brush up. You're so funny, though. I love that you call me out on the things that I say often.
That's why we're friends.
Oh my gosh, you crack me up.
People are getting after it early. Look at that.
It does look so beautiful out there, and it's so great to see that there is moisture, that the ground is wet, that the tables are wet. Man, we needed that so badly. But we'll check in with you and Tyler here again shortly. But thank you for showing all of us what's happening in Lions Head. And really quickly, before we take a break, I just wanted to mention that the St. Vincent raffle winner was announced last night. So I don't know if you guys bought your tickets. I certainly did at coloradolandrush.com. And what it is there's an option for a piece of land in Leadville, or $10,000 if you didn't necessarily want the land. And it's in Twin Lakes up in Leadville. And it benefits St. Vincent's Health. And so it helps them to bring in some top of the line equipment into this hospital that serves a very large population. And it's a hospital that it started back in the 1800s. I think it was with some nuns that actually started the option for any sort of healthcare in Leadville. But really, really cool story and really great raffle. They only sold 7,000 tickets. So when you play the lottery, right? Those kind of odds, really impressive. So of course, I hopped on Facebook last night because they did a live announcement for it, and I made my husband watch because I was like, okay, I haven't heard anything yet, but I'm pretty sure, I'm sure that I won, right? I'm sure. And he's like, Ashley, I'm pretty sure they would have called you or something. I don't think you won. Well, he was right, as obvious. He's right a lot. But anyway, I did not win, but someone named Warren Abbott, who had the ticket number W357. They don't know where he's from. They're working on getting all of that information, but they did announce that last night Warren Abbott was the winner of Colorado Land Rush. And so he gets to decide whether it's $10,000 or a piece of land in Leadville that he's walking away with. So luckily they will be back, I believe, with that the contest again maybe next year. I know that they held it 2 years ago, so we'll keep you posted on another chance to win. But congratulations goes out to Warren. Right now, we are going to take a quick break on this Friday edition of Vail Daily Live, and we will be right back with more.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
We had a chance to have Peggy Ziglin from the Outlets at Silverthorne come on the show on Wednesday. And my goodness, this woman, force of nature, but she brought some of the great deals that she found, not only at the Outlets at Silverthorne, but also the Outlets at Castle Rock. And man, are we talking like serious saving, especially if you're into designer brands. Like she had these Coach jackets that were like 70% off. They were gorgeous. And then she also had this really incredible picnic setup that she got from Restoration Hardware. And so many incredible stores. So if you're looking to save some money and to do some shopping while you're here in town, exit 205 right along I-70. It takes like 30, 40 minutes, depending on where you are in the valley to get over there. It's a beautiful drive, and they have the gold medal fishing waters that run right through it. It's an incredible setting. And today we're going to be seeing those highs here in the 60s. So I was looking, Edwards, a high of about 63, Eagle going to be more of a high of 70. And I would say, Edwards, actually more Vail and Silverthorne are kind of like on the same plane as far as the elevation goes. So it might be a little bit cooler over there, but we are starting off these beautiful blue skies. And then by around 1 o'clock today, we're going to start to see some moisture rolling back into the forecast. And it's going to be with us all the way until about 3 a.m. on and off. So great chance for some more moisture to help out with the Sylvan fire. And then we do have some cloudy skies on the way for Saturday, for Sunday, even into Monday. And look at these highs. So we're staying in like the low 60s, getting up into the mid 60s. And then by the time we get into next week, we'll be seeing those highs back in the upper 60s and 70s. And then by next weekend, we'll be seeing our highs back in the 80s. So this weather brought to you by the Outlets at Silverthorne, elevated savings. Again, they're located right at exit 205 along I-70. So that is a look what's going on there. Now, a little bit closer to home. Beaver Creek. Okay, if you have not been up to Beaver Creek to spend some time, they not only, of course, have this incredible setting. To me, it's like walking into the actual an actual snow globe, right? The way that the village surrounds the ice rink. And right now that's turned into a music venue, but they have some hiking and horseback riding. They have live music. They have really cool kids camps. But if you're looking for some really affordable activities, maybe something that's completely free, we have you covered. Okay, so they put out this really great list of weekly events. So let's take a look. So for Friday, for today, as soon as you're done watching the show this morning, head on over for some free outdoor yoga. That's going to be going on from 9 to 10 a.m. And then they have live music happening from 4 until 6 p.m. And again, totally free, so you can go and enjoy the beauty that is Beaver Creek. And then for tomorrow, they have their silent disco going on from 5 to 8. This is really fun if you've never done a silent disco. They give you headphones. Everybody listens to what the DJ is playing. And then if you don't have headphones on, you don't hear anything. So you might just walk up on a group of people just dancing their hearts out and have no idea what they're dancing to. It's kind of hilarious to watch if you're not listening. And then when you are listening, you're so immersed in it, you don't care. You don't care if you're dancing and people are watching because you're having the best time ever. Now, Sunday, this is important. Helmut Fricker. He is a legend at Beaver Creek. He was just on the show not too long ago with Ken Hovey. He's going to be performing from 1 to 3 o'clock. People fly him around the world because he's just so entertaining. He's got his alpenhorn. He's going to be dressed in his traditional lederhosen. And he is someone that has been a fixture in the Vail Valley for years and years and years. I mean, like when the Fords lived here, he was doing events with them. And then his birthday was yesterday. Emma, thank you. So happy birthday to Helmut. Do we know how old he is? 85 and he's still playing his alpenhorn. He's still just as vivacious as ever. So make sure to stop on over to Beaver Creek and see him live. He's just a complete and total joy. Love him. And of course, Beaver Creek has announced their Independence Day celebration. So they're going to have live music. They're going to have kids events. There's going to be just a really great atmosphere. There's delicious food and drinks. So the Park Hyatt lawn opens at 11 a.m. on the 4th, and seating is first come, first serve. So if you have those blankets, some low chairs, that's going to be a good idea. And those kids activities, they're complimentary. And then of course you need to purchase the food and drinks, but really great setting. The music is going to be starting at 1:30 and then it goes all the way until 9 p.m. And Jackie Green will be headlining. And so he was the lead guitarist of the Black Crowes in 2013. And then of course, this still says that we had the fireworks happening at 9:10, but that is not the case. They just announced earlier this week that because those stage 2 fire restrictions, that fireworks are just not going to be happening in the valley. But as you saw, there's still plenty to do up there. And of course, for people that are coming from sea level, like my brother was just here from Florida. I mean, we went for a hike up at Beaver Creek and he's like, man, you get to do this like whenever you want. It's so beautiful up there. So if you're looking for a great way to spend the 4th of July, that is it. Okay, we are going to head outside the studio. My girl Meredith is standing by with Stephen Alexander. We're going to find out more about his art and music. And Meredith, where are you guys? What are you doing?
Hey, yes, we are at the center of Vail Village. So we're right by the covered bridge. And we have the very famous 10th Mountain Division statue right behind us.
Very cool.
And to our left, we have the local Joe's, which used to be Starbucks, but locals took over the corporate business.
Yay,
so
locals.
Love that.
Yes. And Stephen's a local.
And yes, speaking of locals, I mean, that is the perfect segue. So we have a local athlete and musician with us, and we are going to be talking about some upcoming shows and artists that are locals here that we are about to celebrate and really try to support their artistic journey. So Stephen Alexander McCutcheon, he's got such an interesting story. He was on the U.S. snowboarding racing team for 7 years and is recently retired and now kind of full focusing on his artistic pursuits. And he's got such an incredible story on how he got into it. So yes, thank you so much for being with here.
Yeah, well, thanks Meredith, and thanks Vail Daily Live. I was born here at the Vail Hospital, not far away, so really excited to still be home. I was on the, like she said, the U.S. snowboard racing team on the World Cup for the last 7 years, and always competing between my passions in snowboarding and music. I got into music after a bad snowboard injury in 2005. I fell 30 feet to my head and had a traumatic brain injury and flight for life and all that stuff. And after I woke up, I couldn't, where the brain injury was, it affected emotions and communication. So emotional communication was impossible. And then so I picked up music as a means of recovery, and that was when I was 17 years old. And then it's kind of grown into something. I studied at Berklee School of Music for a little while after it was just kind of a gift that was a way to communicate myself. And then so super excited, but then I went back to snowboarding and made a comeback and made the World Cup again and made a run for the Olympics and all that stuff. And injuries will take you down.
Absolutely.
So, but
it's challenging. It's a challenging feat being a professional athlete. I too was kind of steered away from professionally dancing because I tore my ACL and it just changed. Yeah. But good things can come out of sad situations. Exactly. What sounds like with your music.
Yeah, with the music, it's really grown. I write my own songs, and it's kind of an overflow of, a way that I can communicate myself. Less injuries playing music.
Yeah,
too,
absolutely. So. Maybe like a few finger shots on the guitar.
Like today, my voice. I was practicing yesterday. We had rehearsal, and my voice is a little bit tired. But that's not gonna take me out.
Absolutely. So. Well, tell us about the show. So we have a show coming up tomorrow evening at Moonrise in Minturn called Afterglow.
Yeah.
Tell us a little more.
Super excited. I kind of organized the show, but really, really wanted it to be an artist showcase. for new artists and also existing artists to kind of preview their songs before they release them to the public. And that's kind of what we're doing. Some of the songs that the artists are doing are already on Spotify, but we have 4 artists and 3 of them were born here in Vail.
Yes.
So yeah,
we love that.
So and then the 4th one lives in Minturn. So all locals.
And who are those artists?
We have Max Clark, and Max also owns Maxed Out Studios, maxedOutstudios.com, and then Emma Sarovich, who works with Vail Daily.
Yes, she's actually behind our screen. Yeah. Shout out Emma.
Yeah, so two different varieties of genres, but the 2 of them playing all original music, starting at 7 p.m. With Max and his band. He's got a band playing with him,
awesome.
Drums and all that stuff. So we figured while it's still warm out and sunny out, we would get before the Afterglow style. But then
cool.
After that is Lele, who lives in Minturn, and she's releasing her song "Then I Found You" on it'll be available on Spotify and everything. It kind of like a pop rock indie kind of crossover sound. So nice. And then me, Stephen Alexander. Yes. My last name is McCutcheon, but my middle name is Alexander, so it's easier to spell for people because you don't have to learn the Mickey Mouse song to spell Alexander. MACCUTCHEON. But anyways, so that's my preview of my singing. That's gonna be.
Yeah, that was kind of nice.
People are like, "Oh boy, let's go listen to the Mickey Mouse song." But anyways, it'll be a fun event. 7 and 9, or later if the neighbors aren't upset.
Amazing. I've attended a few events at Moonrise, and it is so cool. They've kind of opened up a space, a parking lot that's right next to their location, and it's a artistic beer garden, and it's gorgeous, and it's the perfect setting to listen to live music. So we're looking forward to this. Can we expect more shows this summer?
Yes, and in different locations around the Vail Valley. We're looking for other locations. We want to have this kind of showcase available throughout the Vail Valley, not just limited to one area. Moonrise is a great location, great venue for that kind of. But we want to continue it in the summer too, and or in the winter. Sorry.
Okay.
And keep out the summer and then go through the winter and just always have new music that's original music for people to kind of come and have a place like, in the cities and Nashville and all that area where you can go listen to songs that are written by the artists, and then so artists out there that are writing music, you can get in touch with me, steven.alexander.music at Instagram.
Amazing. So. Yes, hit him up. We have a local producer wanting to support these local songwriting adventures, and we have a lot of live music in Vail. I mean, we talk about live music in Vail and Minturn and Avon and Eagle, and we're very used to that opera vibe of cover songs and stuff, but I think that this is super cool that you're trying to do an initiative of supporting original music with local artists. So we just love what you're doing.
Thanks. Yeah, super excited to just share, my heart, and that's the same thing with the other artists. Like, it's very vulnerable to share your own music with people, even if it's 5 people to thousands of people. Anywhere in there, you're anywhere. Well, it's your own songs you've written about your own experiences, and so
awesome.
Super, it's gonna be awesome.
Good. We'll catch him 7 to 9 at Moonrise. Him and Emma and Max and Lele. We are so excited. I'll be there, so I'll report back on how the show is.
Yes, Meredith, I'm so excited. Thank you so much. This sounds like such a really cool event. And Stephen, I mean, just really quickly, can you explain to people snowboard racing, sure, like you kind of get a perspective on that. But we're talking border cross is what you did, sir. And that's like having like 5 or 6 refrigerators of humans like barreling down a mountain and racing each other at the same time. Can you just explain a little bit about what it took to compete at the level that you were competing?
I'm sure you asked us a question and
Oh
sent it to
no,
us,
you
but
can't hear
we
me.
actually can't hear you.
Oh shoot. Okay. All right,
But
cool.
we're super excited. So 7 to 9 tomorrow.
All right, cool.
Yes, catch us then.
Okay, well, we're going to find out more about his border cross experience at some point. But basically, let me just tell you, I had a chance to do some reporting on border cross for ESPN, and these humans are not humans. They are superhuman, and the amount of technical skill and then also just no fear to compete in that sport is phenomenal. And then at that level, my goodness. And now he's turning it into a successful music career. What just an incredible human. So like Meredith just said, head over to Moonrise Minturn from 7 to 9 p.m. and catch Stephen, but then also our girl Emma. She's working so hard. She's got a lot going on right now. Emma, can we put you on camera really fast? I know you're doing stuff. She's getting ready for what we're doing next. And there she is. How are you that pretty this early in the morning? What are you doing? What are you doing? My gosh, gorgeous Emma, and so talented. So make sure to support both of them by heading to Moonrise Minturn tomorrow from 7 to 9. Okay, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back with more Vail Daily Live.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
If you're looking to stay fueled while out on the mountain biking trail or on the road bike, well, we're going to give you some healthy ways to do that. Joining me now, we have Michael Freeberg. He's a pro cyclist out of Boulder, and you have some great ideas for us. It's kind of what you've adopted. Yeah. And tell us a little bit about just eating a little bit healthier out on the trail.
Yeah, so there's been a huge movement in the last 5 to 10 years to eat more natural foods on the bike. I remember back when I was still on the US ski team, I would sometimes eat a power bar instead of a meal, thinking that that was a healthier way to go. And thinking around that has really has really shifted 180 degrees to now it's all about eating the fewest processed ingredients you can. And so Dr. Alan Lim came up with rice cakes, and that's what we're going to be making here today.
Okay, perfect. So, and they're pretty easy. We just kind of kick things off. You've already got the rice, so we've got it out of the rice cooker, which is such a simple way to go.
Definitely. And so you want to start with a short grain calrose rice, sort of a sushi rice. The shorter grains give it that nice sticky texture, and they also absorb more water. Okay. So that's going to make it easier to digest. After that, You season it to taste with Bragg's liquid amino acids.
Okay, now why that?
So you can also use a low sodium soy sauce, but this is just a cleaner, healthier version of that. It gives it that sort of umami flavor. And so once you've got that seasoned to taste, the next step is going to be adding your eggs. And so the eggs are an extremely easy to digest protein. So we scrambled some eggs already. We're just going to go ahead and add those in.
And then you are adding bacon. That's quite a treat.
Bacon, yeah. So
we got the bacon.
Almost everything on the market right now in energy foods is sweet. And when I'm out on a trail, I prefer more of a savory flavor profile. You know, with the rice cooker, you can get really creative. If you wanted to do something sweet, you could do some nut butter and dates, dried fruit, things of that nature.
Oh, yeah, you can mix it up a little bit for your time of day.
Yeah, and now that we've got this all mixed, we are going to add it to this tray and create bars out of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the rice paddle to move it to one end, and then we're going to just compress it.
And then you could put it in a baggie or whatever you need.
Yeah.
And then stick it in your jersey pocket.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. So eating just a little bit healthier out on the trail. Easy. We did this in just a matter of minutes to get the rice cooker going, of course. You can make your eggs and you're good to go.
Good to go.
Looks delicious. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good. Hey, welcome back to Vail Daily Live. It's your Friday edition, and it's time to check in with one of our favorite stores in Vail Village, the Squash Blossom. This is something that is it's a family-owned and operated business. Kevin and Hillary took it over just shortly before the pandemic started, and they have infused really cool events and some new ways of experiencing their store. In the past year, they've gotten really creative, and of course, their jewelry is absolutely stunning. But I was over there the other day, and they were showing me that they had these bracelet making workshops that they do with the kids, and they also have some bracelet making kits that are beautiful, would make a gorgeous gift. They also have some really cool like fanny packs. They have clutches. They also have, some beverages. The town of Vail was able to give them a liquor license, a liquor license during the pandemic. So they get the supplies from the store next door, and then you can go in and while you're shopping, do a little sipping on your favorite adult beverage. But the things that they're doing to support our community are really just something to behold. They're such an incredible family, and the way that they're giving back to the community, especially given the year that we've all had, it's just impressive. So let's check in with Kevin. Oh, there he is. And we'll find out what he is up to today.
Welcome to Squash Blossom Vail. I'm Kevin. Today we're featuring Alex Sepkus, one of my favorite artisans in the store. He's got an amazing story. He was exiled from Lithuania, comes to New York City, and they toss him a piece of wax and he carves the most amazing ring you've ever seen, which later turned into his own company. He has such an attention to detail. They even send you little magnifying glasses to show people just how beautiful the metal work on each of these rings, earrings, necklaces are. I mean, even the bottom of the shanks are finished out by hand. It's a very single batch jewelry company made in New York. All the stones are of supreme quality and unique color that you don't see in most designers. Come see our exclusive Alex Sepkus collection here in the store in Vail Village, or visit us online at squashblossomvail.com.
All right, so Kevin over at Squash Blossom, incredible owner. There's some really great stories behind the pieces that they carry, so much passion in that store, and they're located right in Vail Village. So if you haven't been in before, definitely stop by and check out all of their gorgeous jewelry. Really great gift ideas too. Now, I wanted to also talk about what's happening with our fly fishing. So fly fishing outfitters, they're located right in Avon next to Agave, and they've been in business since 1992. Talk about another family owned and operated and local operated business. That would be Fly Fishing Outfitters, and they are Orvis endorsed. Okay, so this is really impressive that Orvis has chosen them to be one of the shops that they endorse because of their excellent customer service, their commitment to the environment, and they're just downright fun. And so we got a little update from John Parker. He's the owner, and he's just excellent at what he does. He comes in and he visits us in the studio every now and then, and I could just listen to him talk for hours. And so what he's saying as far as the Eagle River is concerned, he's saying that flows are dropping pretty quickly, and if we don't really get any rain in the next few days, our float season will probably be done. So we've seen a little bit of rain, so that may have impacted that. You'll have to give them a call to kind of find out what the status is on their float trips. Fishing has been excellent. The caddis, pale morning duns, and yellow Sally stoneflies are hatching throughout the day starting mid-mornings, and they are fishing dry droppers, and nymph right now. And so for the Colorado River, the flows in the Colorado are on the rise as water is finally being released upstream of Kremling. The temperatures have also been much more favorable for insect hatches. Caddis and pale morning duns are going to be the top water bugs of choice, and they're starting to see grasshoppers and black ants all over the place. So don't forget your terrestrial box. And then for the Roaring Fork River, they're saying that it's as good as it gets right now, and that they're doing full day floats, and the fishing is excellent. So some green drakes are still hatching, but the caddis, yellow stoneflies, and pale morning duns are coming off all day long, making for fantastic dry fly fishing. And floating is the best way to get after it right now, as the flows are still over 100 CFS on the Roaring Fork River. So if you are interested in booking a trip with them, I would do that quickly. But they do not only float trips, which personally, that's my favorite way that I've ever experienced fly fishing, but they also do wade trips. They do classes. They have so much great information, and they also have a really cool store that you can find some great gifts as well. So Fly Fishing Outfitters, located right in Avon, and they have been locally owned and Orvis endorsed, and their retail store has been here in the Valley since 1992. So make sure to check them out. And really quickly, since we're talking about the flows and the fact that we have a little bit of moisture in the air, we are expecting more moisture. And I think we should probably take a quick look at your local weather forecast before we send you into our next interview. So we started off this morning. I left my house in Eagle, and my car said it was 50 degrees out, but so nice and cool. We had dew on the grass. It was like this kind of mix of light wildfire smoke, and then also just that moisture that you smell with rainstorms. And it was just such an incredible gift. We were so excited to see that rain come through last night, and we have more on the way. So highs, if you're going to be, in Edwards and Vail, it's going to be a little bit cooler. We're going to be seeing those temperatures topping out in the low 60s. A little bit higher temperatures, down in Eagle today, we might see a high around 70 degrees. But that's really going to be the case throughout the weekend. And we're expecting that moisture to roll in around 1 o'clock and then stay with us through the overnight hours this evening. So I'm not sure exactly how much moisture, but moisture, and that's great news, obviously. And then we'll be seeing those temperatures again, really nice and cool all weekend long, some cloudy skies. So what that means, like Meredith was saying, she had such a good point this morning, get out early. Get out right after the show, go for that bike ride, go for that hike. Make sure you get out there before that weather rolls in, and then get ready for more sunshine next weekend. We're going to be seeing those highs back in the 80s. It's all brought to you by Liv Sotheby's International Realty, Colorado's leading real estate firm. Contact one of their Vail Valley broker professionals today to help you live the life you love. All right. So we have a lot going on here in the studio. And I think we should probably check in with Meredith. So Meredith is over at Fjallraven. And it's always so hard. Like, I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but it's such an incredible store, and they are partnering with a local company, and we're going to find out more about what's going on. Meredith, how are you?
We are amazing. We're over here at Solaris in front of Fjallraven, and I have Allison Burgund with me. And I'm honestly so inspired to meet her. She's got this incredible local business that I'm excited to learn more about called Fill and Refill. And so we're going to be talking about that today and a little bit of the collaboration that she's doing with Fall Raven and the event that's happening tomorrow. So thank you, Allison,
I'm
for
happy to be here.
waking up
Very
and
excited.
getting out on this brisk morning.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit more about your company, Fill and Refill.
Sure. So Fill and Refill is a company where you can refill. The name is pretty meta. All the products you use in your daily life, like shampoo, conditioner, hand soap, you get the idea, instead of getting rid of the plastic bottle every time. So I found that I would buy the same shampoo, for example, in the grocery store each time, and then recycle the bottle each time. Well, all I really needed was what was inside. Yeah. So that's why we invented the store, Fill and Refill, and now you can come and refill all your products like laundry soap and dish soap.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so in your location, is it just big gallons of soap that you fill in? Or?
Yeah, so I buy the biggest containers that the company will sell. So I have every size from 1 gallon up to 55-gallon drums. And so a 1 gallon container of shampoo can save 4 or 5 other plastic bottles from going to recycling, or as we all know the stats, straight to the landfill. And a 55-gallon barrel can save upwards of 100, 120 different plastic bottles, and depending on the size of people refill more than that. So yeah.
That's amazing. I was just saying, I've always kind of had a dream of grocery stores having this concept, and Allison saying, oh yeah, they're doing that in Europe. So maybe America will catch on one day. But this is just so important in our world right now, sustainability. And I know that Fall Raven also really believes in that sustainability. Yes. So how did you guys start talking and collaborating?
Oh, I have admired this company for a long time. You might know them from the little square backpacks called Kanken backpacks that you see around town.
Super trendy.
Love them, but they've been around for a long time actually. And one of the reasons is that Fall Raven believes in simplicity and high functionality and high quality products. They have lifetime warranties on their products. So excellent products, kind of really in line with what Fill and Refill believes in. And on the screen right now, you can see there's a picture of the backpacks that I especially love. This is the new release of the Kanken Art Backpack. And every year they have a new custom art backpack. And the proceeds of those backpacks goes to supporting a cause. And this year, the cause is removing plastics from the ocean. So it's especially great.
We got some morning workers doing their job, so excuse the noise. But so this is awesome. So tell us about this event that you're going to be doing with them.
Yes, so tomorrow from 11 to 4 at the Fall Raven Vail store. Sorry, I kind of made like a mashup of names there. Didn't mean to.
Ooh, I like it. Fall Raven.
We are going to have a collab pop-up event, and we'll be having some functional suggestions for how to low-waste, sustainable adventure outdoors, whether it's from a day hike to overnight trekking. We have all kinds of goodies and sustainable goods for the backpack that Fall Raven, sorry, can't help it, Fall Raven sells, and then the goodies that Fill and Refill can offer to put in there to adventure sustainably.
I love this. Okay, I need to clear my schedule for this event. I feel like this is a good way to get creative and inspired on how you can adventure, at a sustainable level. I mean, we can always be learning more on how us as individuals can take sustainability progress and choices. And if we're individually doing it, hopefully we see the change in the world. So.
Yes, and I love supporting companies that have such a big part of sustainability, because lots of times the bigger companies have a bigger impact. And so I'm really proud to be partnering with these guys tomorrow.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we're proud that you're doing it locally here on our land. Yes. So where's your store located right now?
So we're in Edwards, and we're in the Edwards Commercial Park for about the next 4 weeks. And then we move to Riverwalk. So we're really excited that we're expanding again.
Moving up in the world.
Yes.
Riverwalk. Oh my gosh. That's like downtown Edwards.
Can't wait.
This is incredible. Yeah. Well, please join us at this event tomorrow. Let's just say the time again.
Tomorrow, 11 to 4 at the Fall Raven Vail Village in Solaris store.
Amazing. And let me give you the 360 view because it comes with a view. I mean, we have the gorgeous Solaris. So right here, I love events at Solaris. It has always got the right vibes, the right sunshine. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Meredith, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I have a quick question. Trisha Swenson, first of all, she's in so much trouble right now for watching the show. She should be sleeping in. But she was just asking, you just mentioned it, when does Phil and Refill move to the new location? So just can you reiterate again when we can find you at Riverwalk? And also really quickly, M. Aspen just said Phil and Refill. What a great idea. Big old thumbs up. So we're getting some chatter going. So again, when do you move to the Riverwalk location?
So the last week of July, we'll be moving locations, and then we'll open on August 2nd in Riverwalk.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Where in Riverwalk?
So we are adjacent and attached to Slifer Designs.
Cool.
So right around the corner from Slifer Designs, where the rug store is dividing in half, and we'll be in half there.
Amazing. Let's get sustainable. Come on.
I love it. Thank you guys so much. And what a great event. So again, that's going on from 11 to 4 o'clock in Solaris. Thank you, ladies, so much. And really look forward to seeing you in your new location. And it's, it's funny that you just mentioned the rug store, because coming up here in a minute, we are going to be talking to Arzu from the Nomadic Collection. We're going to get to her in just a few. But before we do that, I did want to just remind you that, with the beautiful weather that we're having, you're going to want to be outside. You're going to want to be enjoying this, but also trying to get out early is going to be a good idea, or having that rain jacket with you, because we're expecting moisture later on in the afternoon. But I wanted to talk about the free events that are happening at Beaver Creek. They have just a huge lineup, of course, of like the great shows that are ticketed events, but they also have free things that happen each and every day of the week. And they just released their schedules. So they do this, they kind of put it out. So it's really nice and organized, and you can see what's going on. So for instance, today they're doing a free outdoor yoga class from 9 to 10 a.m. They also have free live music from 4 to 6. So bring your rain jacket to that. And then Saturday, they have their Saturday silent disco from 5 to 8, which should be such a fun party. And again, bring your rain jacket. And then Sunday, like we were talking about just a little bit ago, Helmut Fricker will be performing from 1 to 3 o'clock. He is amazing. If you've never seen him, it's so worth it to put this on your calendar. And then the Fossil Posse Dinosaur Adventures will be going on starting at 4 o'clock until 5:30. And then coming up, don't miss Zoo Salmon. That's going to start July 17th, but really, really cool. And just one of those events where you kind of get to have an outdoor dining experience, really, really special. So Beaver Creek is where you want to be for some of those free events. Now, I recently moved down to the town of Eagle and became a homeowner there. And it just so happens that this weekend is like the Eagle town party, otherwise known as Flight Days. And we have Brian Hall. We're going to see if his connection is working. His location is beautiful. So Brian, can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Oh,
you're fine. How's it going?
Yay. All right. We can hear you. Where are you right now?
I'm at Town Park, and we're kind of setting up for Flight Days, which kicks off today at 4 o'clock. And then there's a full day tomorrow, Saturday, from 7 a.m. to 9:30.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. Now, listen, when I first moved to town, I was like, okay, is this Flight Days thing? Does that have to do with airplanes? What is this, Brian?
Yeah, it's all about airplanes, helicopters, and no, it isn't. Probably the strangest name of an event, but this is a party that we throw ourselves in the town of Eagle, of course, inviting others. But a long time ago, the county seat was up in Red Cliff, and some locals from Eagle, unique people that they were, went up to Red Cliff, stole whatever symbolized this county seat, and brought it to Eagle, and it's been here ever since. So it's celebrating that kind of spirit of county seat and bringing it back down here.
Oh, that's so funny. So we are celebrating the miscreants and thievery and all of the craziness that was happening in the early 1900s here in the Valley. Okay, so let's start off. I can see the tents behind you. So what's going on today?
Well, today at 4 o'clock, we open up, and I don't know if you can see on the other side there, we have all of the, we have an inflatable carnival, about 24 attractions that kids can kind of go on. It's really kind of a cool place. They're all, the attractions are sleeping right now. Around 4 o'clock, we'll push the button, and they all come to life and come up in the air, and they're a really awesome thing to do. And then we have vendors here. We have the Castle Peak Pet Show going here today at 5 o'clock. We also have Bastion's, the Eagle Pharmacy's cutest baby contest. And we do cool things, and we have some old traditions. And some of these contests are really been around for like 25 years here in Eagle. And then at 5:30, we have 101st Army Band, a great orchestra playing. And they're kind of reinforcing our theme, which is our salute to veterans and first responders. And then at 7:30, we have the Rewind Band. And the Rewind Band is one of the best bands in our valley. They're a bunch of locals, and they'll be playing 7:30 to about 9:30 tonight.
I'll Rewind. I'm very familiar with them. Their sweet 80s jams. And, I also love that most of them are just they're like regular dads with regular jobs. And then they come out and they rock out.
They're kind of regular, but I know them personally.
Kind of.
A little irregular. But
yes. Yes, but what an incredible theme to be celebrating first responders right now. And just really quickly, I mean, because you're down there, Brian. So, when I left my house this morning, it just kind of there's like a tiny bit of smoke in the air, but mostly just that fresh, fragrant, wet grass. Is that what you're finding right now in Eagletown Park?
I tell you.
We lost his audio. Can you come back up?
Oh no, Brian, shoot, we just lost your audio. I don't know what happened. Oh, keep talking. Oh no. No, maybe, you know what, Brian, how about this? Do a little refresh on your stream, and we'll see if we can get you back here in just a minute. But that is Brian. He's down in Eagle. Flight Days kicks off today, like he was just saying. They have the inflatable carnival, and then it's going to be going through tomorrow. And they have the Flight Days 5K at 7 a.m. At 7:30, the Lions Club will have their pancake breakfast. At 10 a.m., there's going to be a parade down Broadway, which will be really fun. And then at 11 a.m., the inflatable carnival opens once again. And then we also have live music from 2 to 8:30 p.m. So that's going to be going on for Flight Days. And I'm sorry, Emma, what was that?
Charlie's going to be there tomorrow.
Oh, Charlie's going to be there tomorrow. So she'll be showing off what's happening with Flight Days. So you'll be able to see that. But sorry, Brian, I'm so bummed to miss you and to get that update on what's going on down there. But so thankful that we had you for the time that we did. So cool. So check out Flight Days in Eagle. Okay. We are going to check in with Meredith. Once again, she is live in Vail Village this morning. Meredith, where are you now?
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm just walking through, honestly. I'm feeling super inspired from the interview with Allison. Any sustainable efforts we can make is so important to me, and I really strongly believe in that. So I think that is so cool. I didn't even know that there is a local company doing fill and refills. So I'm excited to learn more about them, and they're moving up in the world to Riverwalk. But I am just strolling through town right now.
Just looking good, just strolling in that beauty that is our backyard. You can see people just kind of getting out. I saw them with their puffies on. I see you still have your puffy on.
I know. It is actually, it's so much more warm in the sun. I should just post up right here. I mean, this view, this is the International Bridge. So we did a lot of coverage here for the GoPro Mountain Games.
Yeah, you see those sun flares just kind of right behind your head. And the water has certainly calmed down since the GoPro Mountain Games. It really, that level has really dropped a little bit. But Mayor, we're going to be catching back in with you. We're going to catch up with you here in a little bit. We're going to take a quick break, and then we are going to be talking. Mayor, we're going to be talking rugs. We're going to be talking a family business has been here since the 1990s, which it's so hard to survive that long in this valley. So they must be doing something really excellent. So keep on soaking up those beautiful sunshine rays over there on the International Bridge, and we'll be back with you in just a few. But right now, we are going to take a very quick break, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Kevin from Squash Blossom. Today we're talking about different carat weights of gold. We have 14, 18, and my favorite, 24 karat gold. So this is 24 parts out of 24, so it's 100% gold. 18 karat gold is about 75%, and 14 karat is about 58% gold. 14 karat gold is not any more durable than 18 karat gold or 24 karat gold if it's produced in the proper way. It also can come in different colors when you alloy it, like rose gold with copper and white gold with mostly nickel. Yellow gold is typically alloyed with copper and nickel. It retains that nice yellow appearance. Fun fact, 1 ounce of gold can be stretched into a thread 50 miles long, or the same ounce could be flattened into a sheet of gold 100 square feet.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With 2 of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
Hey, welcome back into the studio with Vail Daily Live. I am just meeting a new friend this morning. This is Arzu, and I'm just learning to say her last name, Basyildiz? Is that even remotely close? How do you say it?
Well, originally Baş Yıldız.
Oh.
It means first star. It is hard.
It means first star. Where is it from?
Turkish.
Turkish.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. Your accent is gorgeous.
Oh,
okay.
Thank you.
So, Arzu, you are from the Nomadic Collection, and
Yes.
this is a family-owned and operated business, and you've been in business in Colorado since the early 90s, which,
Yes.
we were talking about, especially being in resort communities, it's really hard
Yeah.
to do that unless you are excellent at what you do. You don't stick around for that long. And your location now is, this is amazing that we're meeting, because I have been admiring your store for years since I moved here. You're located
Thank
right in
you.
the Riverwalk.
Yes, we are right behind the Starbucks in Riverwalk, Edwards. We are just facing north side of the Starbucks, and we are having a huge sale right now. That's why I wanted to mention.
Yes.
My husband wants to retire in a couple of years, and we have all handmade rugs, all natural materials, wool or silk, and they're all mostly his cost, or some even lower than his cost prices right now. So if you're redecorating or just bought a new home in the valley, it's perfect spot to check it out. And if you have carpet to clean or area rug, call us. We do that service as well.
Wow. Okay. So we were just looking at a little bit of video from your shop. So cost or below cost is what you can
Absolutely.
find. And we can hear it. We can hear here it is right here. And there's you and your husband.
Yeah.
And we'll just let this play for a second.
We are downsizing right now, so we need more space to open up. So everything is in really good prices. So we are having a really nice store next to us. We are really excited to have her organic soap in.
Yes, it's so funny that you mentioned that. So, Emma, we can hear the audio from the commercial while we're talking, so we can hear both. But you can see these beautiful rugs. And actually, we just had the owner of Fill and Refill on, and she was saying that she's moving next door to you. So it's amazing that you're both on this morning. Okay, so you can see how gorgeous this is. And
yeah, they're all handmade, all natural. We don't have any unnatural material on our rugs. Everything's hand knotted. So it's healthiest way to have rugs in your home. It needs to be all natural. Because I have asthma, I've been experiencing wall-to-wall carpet issues in my life. So if you have asthma like me, I definitely recommend to have natural rugs on your home.
That's
for
so
your babies, because we breathe in all those polyester fibers if they're not natural, and it does cause problems, health issues later on.
Interesting. Okay, so when people come to your store, they'll see the rugs. You also have some other, fun smelling. Like
Yes.
I see your, the woven pillows outside. I'm always like,
Yes.
I need that for my couch. And so, what are your hours?
We are open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 5. But we do open by appointment on Sundays as well.
Okay.
And we pick up rugs or deliver rugs if they need cleaning for no charge in the valley. If they're larger rugs, if they're smaller rugs, you can drop it off. Or we do not consignment, approval. If you wanted to take rugs to your home and try it out several days, we definitely recommend for you to do that because your lighting, your furniture, everything's different than our store. So we've been here for long. We are easy to work with. If you want to take to other like Aspen or Denver or anywhere, we just let you take it to try as well.
Wow, that's amazing. So again, they are doing a huge sale right now.
Yeah.
So at cost or lower than cost. So that
Yeah.
means, like, for instance, my mom she is a consignment store junkie. So if she was going to try to go to a consignment store, she wouldn't find lower prices than what you have right now.
Lately, whoever we sold, that's what our clients telling us. We didn't even know that. They're saying, you know what, I can't find even better price in consignment stores. So I can't miss this opportunity. That's
Right.
what our last two ladies yesterday told us.
And they're brand new.
They're brand new. They're not used, and it's all natural. You can even resell them if you want it later on, or pass it to your children. They don't lose their value.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so excited to learn more about your shop. And
Thank
obviously
you.
that's going to be becoming quite the little neck of the woods in Riverwalk, Edwards. So again, they open at 10 o'clock and by appointment on Sunday. So Arzu, thank you so much for
Thanks
coming
for
on this
having
morning.
me.
We love having you here and love having these family owned and operated businesses. So stop by the Riverwalk and support them and check out those incredible prices. So Emma, are we taking a break real quick? Okay, Arzu, thank you so much. We're going to
Thank
take a
you.
quick break
Thank you,
and we'll be
ladies.
right back with more.
It's back. The 81st Annual Eagle County Fair and Rodeo rides into town July 21st through the 24th. Enjoy the thrill of the Great Northern Affair Carnival rides daily. Great food, live music, 4-H exhibits, and more. Plus all the action of the PRCA Pro Rodeo. Friday and Saturday nights, kick up your heels with country singing sensation Buck Ford. Don't miss the action. Get your tickets online now for the Eagle County Fair and Rodeo.
Plastic surgery isn't just about looking good, it's about feeling good. At Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare, from the moment you walk in the door, we want you to feel confident and empowered, while our team of specialists help you find the best version of yourself. With two of the nation's leading plastic surgeons right here in the mountains, we have one goal: personalized care with exceptional results. Mangett Plastic Surgery Institute and Skincare. Your beauty should be effortless.
Okay, welcome back. We're going to send things out into the field hot and fast right now with Ty Diaz. Ty, with all of the sunshine, I know you want to protect your eyes. I know you want to look good at the same time. And I also know that you happen to be at the one place that you're going to be able to do all of that. And you're with somebody that I'm a big fan of. So I see you guys kind of getting set up there.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Tyler, is that you? Do I see you right there? Hey, it's so good to see you. Last time I saw you, you were helping my mom find prescription lenses that she absolutely adores.
Yeah, that was great. That was about a year ago, and I hope she's still loving them to this day.
Oh, she totally does. You guys look styling. What are you doing?
Oh, just getting into work and talking to you guys. Time to hang out for a little bit.
Yes, Ty Diaz broadcasting live at the Eyepieces location, a brand new location, Son and Elk, in the heart of the Vail Village. And there's a trunk show coming up you don't want to miss out on. Meeting Tyler this morning to share with you a little bit of pop of color, some flair, eyewear. It is a Makita trunk show. Tell us what's going on, Tyler.
Yeah, so next Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at various stores, we have Catherine, our Makita rep, coming in with the whole collection. It's a wonderful product. It's all based out of Germany, surgical grade stainless steel, no screws or hinges. I mean, this is German engineering at its finest. It's made to flex and bend. So really hard-wearing, long-lasting, comfortable frames. It's amazing stuff.
As a glasses wearer, I am almost alarmed by you doing that, but you said surgical grade framing.
Stainless steel.
Wow.
Yep. And it's all laser cut out, bent into place. This is performance eyewear at some of its best. It's one of our favorite brands that we carry.
All right, and this is, again, all Makita that we're looking at? Is that the brand?
For these guys right here,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, they do some kind of classic styling. You know, you have like your aviators, your round.
You could bend those frames as well?
Yeah, pretty much
Holy
any
cow.
of these. You get some little fun here with some pop of color.
Yes.
You know, the camera company Leica now actually makes lenses for Makita.
Okay.
It's a really cool collaboration.
I know I'm wearing glasses
Taiwan-
right now, but I'm seeing these. They definitely are calling me. I'm not going to
Go for it.
What do you think? A little louder now. Maybe a round of applause? All right, what do you think?
I think they're pretty rad, man.
I think so too. I mean, well, can I?
A little bit, yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm my brute strength. I don't want to, but you can bend the frames on these, so you be active in them. You know, turn a corner too quick, bump into something, you'll be fine.
Totally, exactly. We've actually had a customer run them over in her car.
Oh,
yeah.
On purpose to kind of test the product out.
I wish it was on purpose, but complete accident. Needed new lenses, but the frames were salvageable.
Did she get the license plate of that vehicle? I mean, it's hers. Just kidding. Okay, bad jokes. Let's get back down there to the eyewear and the trunk show so we don't miss out. So now this is called, one more time.
Makita.
Makita. This over here.
Right over here with everything under it, Jacques Marie Mage. You know, we show it a lot with you guys, but this is our hottest product. It's all limited edition, handmade in Japan.
Oh, wow.
These frames are made to last a lifetime.
Okay. Are these frames gender specific?
No. Right now we have the Nova. I have this actually in a hot pink.
You have them in hot pink.
And then the new Cortina. This one's limited to 100 pairs in the world.
I feel like I should be in an action movie with some serious one-liners wearing these and then just kind of hit the audience with a little bit of like stunner, you know?
I mean, yeah, they're made to make you look like you're famous.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
Yeah.
But now I am with these on. Eyepieces at Solaris, Vail, and the Sound Out Vail, actually. Let's try them all on. I'm blind as a bat, but I don't need to see, but you wear these to be seen.
Exactly, yeah. It's your statement piece. It's your going out around town. I have mine on this morning too. It's just wonderful products, and the story behind it's amazing.
All right, so let's talk more about the trunk show, the location, what we should expect. Just take us there.
Yeah, so Makita, I believe we have Bridge Street on Wednesday, then here on Thursday, and Village Center on Friday. Subject to change, but for now, that's the plan.
Okay, Eyepieces, what, if you're tuning in, you're probably wondering what is Eyepieces known for. Style, everything from winter sports to looking good all summer, and just, but tell us a little about Eyepieces, what someone new to your store should be known for. What are you known for?
We are known for our quality selection of frames, but what we really take pride in is our availability to help people out with their prescriptions as well. So we offer full doctor services on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Dr. G's in. We have digital refractions available most days to get your prescription.
Wow.
And we have 2 labs here in the Valley that crank out prescriptions. So oftentimes, if you come and see us, we can actually get your prescription done before you leave town.
Right on.
I mean, it is an amazing company, and we love helping people out with their vision.
Stop by Eyepieces, this brand new location at the Sun and Up where we are standing. We're talking Makita. We're also talking about fashion and looking good and getting you out here. Let's take a look up here. I'm subliminalizing this message. See and be seen. Thank you very much, Tyler. All right, and so
what about lens of the day?
Lens of the day. Thank you, cameraman Tyler. So what about the lens of the day? Let's pick something.
Lens of the day. Here, let's actually go to this case right here. The gondola is now open. Mountain biking is in full force. Same with road biking. Sweep Protection here has wonderful full shields, amazing great technology in their lenses to help contrast. That is one awesome pair of athletic shades.
I'm on the behind the scenes here. So the name of this is
Sweet Protection.
Sweet Protection. There's your lens of the day from Eyepieces. We thank you very much, Tyler, for sharing everything with us. Don't miss out on the Shrunk Show. That's happening really soon. One more time, the location and the date and time for those just tuning in.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at various locations. And come on by and we'll get you set up.
Now back to you.
Thank you so much, Ty and Tyler. It got looking so good as always.
Ty.
I know all the
can't get it wrong.
Yeah, Tyler's our camera guy. All the T's down there, but you guys so great. And every time that Tyler when he messes with the Makita song, like I freak out every time he does it. That's amazing. Like I love the technology. And seriously, like Ty, I feel like you need to be like modeling as a side gig with sunglasses. Like you just got a good face for sunglasses.
But I'm
yeah, we could talk about that later too. All right, you guys, thank you so much. And thank you for that lens of the day, Tyler. Now I want to check in with the chat really fast and say hello to Claire. She was saying that she can't wait for Eagle Flight Days. And I'm right there with you. So exciting to have it back after a year off. And so I thought I should also tell you about some of the other events that are taking place in Eagle. So Flight Days is going on this weekend. It kicks off at 4:00 today with the Inflatable Carnival. And then they have the Castle Peak Vet Service Pet Show and Baby Show. You don't have to register. You can just show up with your cute pets and babies. And then they have the 101st Army Band concert tonight at 5:30. And then Rewind will be playing at 7:30. Tomorrow, they have the Flight Days 5K at 7:30, the Lions Club Pancake Breakfast. Then they have the parade at 10 o'clock down Broadway. The Inflatable Carnival opens at 11. And then from 2 until 8:30, they have that music going on at the Eagle Park right in downtown. So that's Flight Days. That's this weekend. Now, they have had this whitewater event series that's been going on at the Whitewater Park that is such an incredible asset to the community. And the next races, they happen on Tuesdays. So the next one is on June 29th, next week. And then they also have one on Tuesday, July 6th. And this is something where you can come on down. They have downriver racing, they have freestyle boating, river surfing, and also if that's not your jam, you can just hang out with your friends by the river. And so you can register at 4:30 on Tuesdays for those events. They have their safety talk and then they start the event. So that's going on the next 2 Tuesdays. They also have the return of yoga in the park. What an incredible opportunity to do some yoga in that setting. And so the next one will be on June 27th with yoga and beats. So that'll be a good time. And this is a combination, a really big effort between Eagle Valley Behavioral Health, Yoga Off Broadway, the Town of Eagle, Yoga and Beats, and it all supports Olivia's Fund, which is something that helps provide mental health resources to the Valley. So when you go and you take care of yourself and your body and your mind, you're also helping to benefit Olivia's Fund, which I think is really cool. And we should also just mention for the 4th of July, all of our towns are going to have celebrations, but they will not be including fireworks. It was just announced because of our stage 2 fire restrictions that there will not be fireworks in Eagle and Beaver Creek and Vail and Avon. So just be aware of that and also just know no fires right now. But something else that the Eagle does, and they've been doing this for a long time, is the Second Friday Art Walks. And this is really, really special. So you can go down and there's some live music, there's artisans, there's food, and it all takes place right there on Broadway. And so if you haven't spent time, it's just this charming it's like a cowboy street. There's a piece of history there. And it's so incredibly it's really refreshing. And so the next one is coming up on July 9th. So we're going to have some more information coming up about the Eagle Art Walk and how you can enjoy that. But it's totally free to go and spend time and just some great events that are happening in Eagle. I absolutely love that. Now, if you're going to be spending a little bit more time kind of closer to Vail, Edwards, Avon, the heart of the Valley, today our weather forecast is looking like we're going to be seeing those temperatures really nice and cool. And also we do have more moisture in that forecast. So let's say maybe you're going to go check out the public art that they put out there, Avon Possibilities, discover your next masterpiece. They might be seeing a little bit of rain on those masterpieces this afternoon. So bring your rain jacket. We're looking at that rain kind of starting anywhere between about 1, 2 o'clock, and then staying with us into the overnight hours. And our sunset's still right around 8:30, so plenty of time to get out and to explore some of those pieces. You can find out more about that public art at avonpossibilities.com. And then looking ahead in the forecast, we do have some rain, some clouds, some cooler temperatures all weekend long. And then as we get into next week, that sunshine will return as well as those warmer temperatures. So again, a big thank you to The Avon Possibilities. It's a weekly art expo where you can discover your next masterpiece. And again, you can go to avonpossibilities.com. Right now, we are going to go back out in the field to my girl Meredith. Where are you, Meredith? Are you close? Are you by Peppy's Face? Is that where you are?
Yes,
Ah,
exactly.
beautiful. Look at that
A little
sunshine on
bit
you.
closer into near the mountain plaza, but they started to turn some music on, so I ventured up the mountain. But oh my God,
Smart.
can you see how gorgeous this morning
I
is?
know that we still have that bluebird sky behind you, which is so crazy that we're actually going to be getting some rain and some more moisture when it looks like that. But shoot, that's how it works in the mountains.
Exactly. If you don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. But yeah, so
Yeah.
we're going to be seeing rain showers this afternoon, but I can't say enough how gorgeous this morning is right now. I wish I could be out, this morning taking the gondola or actually getting out on my bike. I think that would be so.
It's funny that you mentioned that. Emma and I were watching some footage of you mountain biking this morning. You're getting pretty good there, Mare.
Oh, well, thanks. I've got a lot of great teachers, including my parents. I mean, they've been biking forever. They used to race here when they were younger, maybe around my age. And they have so many biker friends and communities. So I really feel like I have so many teachers. And now I'm getting my friends involved and teaching them, which I always love to learn through teaching too. So
Yeah, I want to go. Let's do a
go.
girls mountain bike ride.
Oh my
Do you
gosh.
ride on Vail Mountain? Do you have any trails on there that you love?
Absolutely. I really love Golden Gate. It's kind of a newer trail. They opened it, I think, in the past year, maybe 2 years. And it is right around Mid-Vail. And you can it's kind of by Chaos Canyon and Caddyshack. And yeah, I mean, it's an incredible trail. Also over in Lion's Head, I love Radio Flyer.
Look
I
at
mean,
you.
the nice thing about Vail is that you get some good downhill time. But
Yeah, you know what trails I like?
the downhill. I definitely.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that trail that truck just drove on. You know, the cat walks. Those are my trails. I like those.
Absolutely, and that's the great thing about biking on Vail is that they have these fire roads, which are in the winter catwalks, and it's nothing too scary at all. It's not compared to a single track where you get a little bit more narrow and you got rocks to go over. But it just takes a little bit of practice, and then it's all about the single tracks once you get into it a bit more.
Yeah, I'm excited to get out and do that with you. Now, also, Mary, have you been over to Carrots Fine Jewelers?
Yes. Oh my gosh, they have such a gorgeous outside of their storefront, and it's right next to Latour, but also inside the store is just so special. I mean, it's really configured in a way it reminds me of like a little cottage filled with vegetables.
Yes, no, I think you're so right about that. So I went over there, Dan Tleen, I don't know if you've met him, the owner. He's been doing this since the 70s, but he's really, really cool. And he creates these amazing pieces. And he made a bracelet. I was wearing my mom's earrings, talk about like some vintage earrings from the 70s. And I was wearing them my grandfather was inducted into the Army Football Hall of Fame. And so we were up at the ceremony and I had this dress and these earrings, and Mary, I lost one. I was out, I was dancing and celebrating and I lost one and I was so sad because borrowing your mom's stuff, you don't want to ruin it. And it was so special. And so I came in to Dan. Thankfully, I had the one, and I was like, Dan, could you make another pair out of this one earring? And he was like, how about we make a bracelet out of it? And I was like, what? Anyway, he did it. It's beautiful. She loves it. And I mean, he does such incredible work.
He really does. I mean, he's been creating heirlooms since 1970. He's so crafty and creative with his approach to bringing different kinds of jewels and materials into the jewelry to really make it different and unique, which I feel like as a shopper, you want to have, things that are different, and turning in, your earring to your bracelet, that is cool. No one's got that bracelet. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, I think it's probably almost as beautiful as that blue sky behind you. So pretty.
Absolutely. Yeah. So it's about 48 degrees. It kind of feels close to 50 being in the sun now. I've finally taken off my puffy. And so it is, again, it's a gorgeous morning, but we are expecting to see rain this afternoon around 2 p.m. So, grab your umbrella if you're out for a stroll. And this evening it's going to be also rainy, but, we have Bravo going on right now. And so the special thing about Bravo is that it's an outside music venue, but it is rain or shine. And a lot of events around here will have to cater to that weather because we do see it come in and stroll in. But we're grateful for the rain that we're going to see in the next couple days. But it's not going to stop our entertainment, our adventures. And
nope, just got to dress for it. Right. Exactly. My first Bravo concert that I ever went to, there was a rainstorm, and you know what? It just kind of made it that much more special. It was just like, again, you get that fragrant mountain air. And we just had, we basically had like a glorified tarp that we were going to sit on and then we just put it over our heads instead. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful evening. And Bravo, again, it's going on until August. They have 4 incredible orchestras. But Meredith, thank you so much for all of your excellent report. Oh, there's a mountain biker behind you. Hey, you know that guy? All right.
Now, maybe I'll know him now. Go chase him.
Right. Yeah, that wouldn't freak him out or anything. All right, listen, thank you so much for all of your work today. Big thank you to Ty Diaz, also in Vail Village. And we are going to have to wrap things up because we're already out of time here. We're just talking too much. So I wanted to say thank you to all of our viewers this morning, everyone on chat for your comments. Trisha Swenson, you were not included. You were in so much trouble. Do you know she was watching Meredith, right?
I know. Hopefully she's got breakfast in bed and she's relaxing.
Right. Like not a stitch of makeup on. Like hopefully her hair looks crazy. Which
she's our champion. I mean, she's been our idol and our pioneer through this every morning in the studio. Amazing. So we're so glad to see you in the studio, though, Ashley. It's
listen, I'm happy to be here just so that she can have a break. Like and get some sleep and not watch the show. Anyway, she's still in so much trouble. But we have a great show coming up tomorrow. And Meredith, I feel like people also, we should let them know that they not only can watch us on Facebook and YouTube and Roku and Amazon Fire and like VailDailyLive.com and VailDaily.com, but they can interact with us, like some of our chat viewers this morning, which is, I think, one of the coolest parts about this is that we actually get to involve other people.
We love that. We love when you guys chat, tell us what you're like, what you like, miss information that we missed that we want to tell you, like hours, locations. So we want to hear from you guys.
Yes, we do. And then you can leave comments, you can leave ideas at VailDailyLiveInfo@gmail.com if you want to send us a specific message. Also, I did want to say thank you so much to Posey for some of her technical comments this morning. And then also, Christina, I just saw that your comment popped through, and let's see here. Is the fire still burning by Sylvan Lake? As far as I know, Christina, it is still burning. We haven't gotten an update as far as how the rain has impacted it. I know that the lake is in good shape. And in the paper today, of course, I have like all my papers everywhere, but they do have an update on what's going on. So if you go to VailDaily.com, you can kind of get the full story. You can see some of the updated pictures that they put in the paper from being up next to the lake yesterday. So I do believe that it is still going. When I talked to their public information officer on Wednesday, he was saying, you know what, like this is something that we're gonna have for a little while. So just kind of like buckle down, just know that this is something that it doesn't just necessarily go overnight. Because I was asking about the containment, like where, when will we find out about how much has been contained? And so he was like, well, we just kind of have to settle in. This is just something that we take one day at a time. So we'll definitely give you more updates as we get them. But as far as I know, it is still burning, and you can get more of the details in the paper. But thank you for asking that question. So Mare, I mean, you subscribe, you get those notifications when we're going live.
Oh yes, every morning. I'm like, I know, I'm just finishing the touch-ups, getting my location set, but yeah, subscribe. It's one of the best ways just to get reminded. And when I'm not hosting on the show, I still watch it because I feel so touched. You guys are my family, and I want to know what's going on. And I love waking up with this show and waking up with everyone else.
I'm right there with you. I totally watch it whenever I'm not hosting. It's definitely like my way to kind of catch up on what's going on, see you guys. And, and a lot of times though, I'm watching it while I'm doing other things too, like later in the day. So you can watch it on demand. So even if you can't necessarily be here with us live from 7 to 8:30-ish, 8:39 now. You can watch it later on the show, or later on demand. So that's a really great feature too. All right, Mare, what are you up to the rest of the day? What are you doing?
Well, I'm headed to a full day of producing and post-production. I'm in the middle of a film camp that I've talked briefly about over the past few weeks. And we are making short films, and we're encouraging these middle school and high school girls to be filmmakers. And they are. I mean, they're editing in Premiere Pro, Adobe. I mean, a professional editing software that I use every day. So I mean, it's so cool to see these middle schools latch on and create these films. So we have a busy day of exporting their films today.
Oh man, that's a lot of work, that exporting. I know how that goes.
Oh.
And yeah, you can see it right here as part of Youth Power 365, which Meredith is doing this film camp. And my goodness, I mean, shoot, we could just talk about your resume all day long, but we should probably wrap it up because we are at 8:40 right now. We just keep talking. We
could talk
talking.
all day.
We could. Yeah, let's just go till noon.
Yeah,
fine.
let's do it.
Tell you what I'm having for lunch and all those things. All right. Meredith, thank you so much. It looks gorgeous out there. You look gorgeous out there. Thank you for all of your great interviews and beautiful shots. And thank all of you again for joining us here on Vail Daily Live. So if you haven't subscribed, do that. Watch us on Facebook, comment, chat. We'd love to hear from you. And we are going to wrap things up for our Friday edition. But coming up on the show tomorrow, we have another great one in store for you. We know Charlie is going to be down at Flight Day, so that should be a really fun time. And then we have Beaver Creek events, a lot of those free events where you can enjoy that live music and also get the kids involved. And then, of course, we'll also, let's see, I can't really see the rest of that graphic there. We have the 101st Army Band at Eagle Flight Days, and that's really special. This is all active service members that are going to be part of this band. There are 35 citizen soldiers. And then Brazzo chats with the Fabulous Femmes, and we're going to be talking more about Bravo Music Festival. So we will see you bright and early tomorrow at 7 a.m. But that is a wrap for your Friday edition of Vail Daily Live.